Hey, what's up, everyone? So, I just decided that I was going to give you guys a little sneak peek into the project that I'm working on. Now, not necessarily because this is going to be like super fun or anything, but mostly because I haven't posted anything in a while and I wanted to show you guys that I am actually still alive. Believe it or not. Yes, Tilla Diggs still working on his stuff. So basically, what I'm doing right here is I am drawing a cat for um, my new video animation, which I'm probably going to be calling Cats with Swords. And this one is basically based off of one of my dad's D&D campaigns that he played a long, long time ago, but I'm sort of adopting it to be a little bit more of my own. You know, I may have taken a few creative liberties, maybe from time to time, but the idea behind it was so great that I couldn't help myself. I had to animate this one, and I've been working on it now for a damn long time. But that's okay. Basically, what the campaign was is they were two like cat people, like tabaxi folk, I guess, and they were these bunch of idiots. Basically, intelligence was their dump stat because it always is, and they were basically marching through a dungeon and ran into a bunch of trouble along the way, which is what this episode is going to be about. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to actually make this into a full series or not, the whole Cats with Swords thing, but I'm thinking about it. I think it might be a good idea. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, so I am still alive, and sorry I haven't been posting for a while. Mostly it's because of the fact that I've been working full time. I am currently what you call a flex teacher, and yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So, I've had to put a lot of my animations on the back burner until I am out for winter break. I'm planning on getting this whole um, episode, I guess, done by Christmas or the first of the year, depending. I also might be moving. So, yeah, yeah. You know what's really fun on top of working all the time? Moving. So much fun. Everybody loves moving. Yeah. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get that out by December. And if not, I'll get it to you guys as soon as I can. Having a lot of fun with this one so far. It's so far I think it's about 100 frames, maybe a little bit more. I think it might be up to 103 now. So my normal ones are probably around 80 frames, for those 5-minute videos that I come out with every once in a while. This one is already at 103, and I'm maybe like, I don't know, 75% done with it or something. So, no, 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 no. No, that looks too similar. I don't, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, so I'm definitely not the best at animating. It's kind of new to me. A lot of this is just self-taught. I picked up this program Krita for free online, and I highly suggest it if you're into animating. I highly, highly suggest using Krita. It is 100% free and, fairly intuitive as far as art programs are concerned. It's my favorite. I did a little bit of searching around to figure out which one to use, and this is really the one that stuck with me. So I've been using it ever since. And it's good. It's really good. You can do still frames like I'm doing right here, which is kind of like, my bread and butter is those still frames. But you can also do animations too, which I've been looking into for actually doing like actual animations. I'm including one in Cats with Swords. But the thing is, ooh, those are nice ears. I like those ears. Sweet. I like when that happens. Sometimes the ears like get messed up, like with the first cat. Kind of messed them up a few times. These ones are good though. These ones are pretty good. Oh, and mm, yeah, no, too big. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right. Anyways, so yeah, so what was I saying? Stuff, things. I don't know. I'm super tired. It's been a long day at work, but yeah. So I'm planning on getting this out hopefully by Christmas, and I would like a little bit of help from you guys. That would be super cool. Basically, I have these two characters right now, which were my dad and my uncle's characters, and I'm trying to figure out what to name them because the campaign was so long ago. They don't remember what they named their Tabaxi cat people. I don't even know if Tabaxi were a thing back in the 80s. But yeah, they didn't know what to name them. So I'm looking for names. If you guys have any ideas on names, please let me know. I was thinking like maybe for one of them, I was thinking about naming maybe the one on the left. I was thinking about naming him Nyx, and then like maybe Dom for this one that I'm drawing right now. Dominic's Dom and Nyx. It's got a nice ring to it, you know. It's got a nice ring. So yeah, if you guys have any name suggestions for these guys, yeah, please let me know. And I'll definitely think about it. I mean, no guarantees, but yeah, I'll definitely think about it. So yeah, this whole process is very, very long. As you can kind of tell right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out how to make them look like they're walking, which is actually not a pose that I'm used to. Like honestly, like my whole background in animation is I used to doodle a lot in geometry class in high school. And literally, like, I'm just trying to, have fun with it and get back into animating like I used to when I was a kid. Except this time it won't be on my geometry homework. It'll be on the computer so everyone can enjoy it. Yay! Yay, enjoyment. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not, I don't really like this leg very much. Um, it's tough. But, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I need to clean up those lines a little bit. Uh, yeah, whatever. I don't need that. So yeah, so basically I've been doing a lot of these new poses and I've also been messing around with the whole animation thing where instead of it being still frame, it actually looks like, an actual animation. I'm terrible at it so far. But I'm learning. I'm learning, and it's a process. It's definitely a process. And I hope you like watching the process of it happening. Maybe this will give you some ideas for how to animate as well. Feel free to, you know, take my style and run with it, make it into your own, do something cool with it and enjoy it and stuff. So, yeah. So, yeah, let me know also if you guys want to see it as sort of as a series instead of just sort of Cats with Swords as a standalone. But of course, like, you can save those comments for when I actually come out with the video in hopefully late December or early next year in 2023. That would be cool if you did. Just throwing it out there. I mean, do what you want. Do what you want. So yeah, Cats with Swords, man. I think it's looking pretty darn good so far. The frames are very time consuming. I mean, each one of them usually takes me anywhere between like, 15, 20 minutes. And I'm on frame, yeah, 103, I think. So yeah, it's slow going. It's definitely slow going, which is why I haven't posted in a while. It's like I used to, before I got this job, I used to be able to get like 4, 5, 6, sometimes 10 frames done in a day. So I could make one, once a week, something like that. maybe a little bit longer. Now, you know, come home exhausted, and basically the last thing that you want to do is that doesn't look good. Last thing you want to do is like work, you know, on top of working, right? You end up cutting corners, and the animations don't look as good, and you cut too many corners, and you're left with a piece of crap. So I'm trying to take it slow and steady so the quality is maintained. Well, I use that word quality lightly. Um, but you know, I like this style. I've always really enjoyed this style, and even though it takes a little bit longer, I think it's worth it in the long run. Um, it's just I don't know. I've seen some like good D&D animations out there. I mean, all you guys probably have, right? Like Puffin Forest, that guy's freaking phenomenal. Really funny, just also has a like excellent narrating voice. Who's that other guy? Uh, I forget his name. But then there's like, oh gosh, the Doodle lady. I forget her name too. Well, I'll post them all down in the description when I can remember them. If you're interested in more like D&D animation stuff, like I am, you're really gonna love these guys that I'm gonna link in the descriptions. They were the ones that kind of inspired me to do not just Cats with Swords, but actually starting the animation, the D&D animations in general. Really, really enjoyed their stuff. I've watched a whole lot of it. Not probably not the entire discographies of their stuff, but yeah, like yeah, really good stuff. So I'll link that in the description, and I can't remember if the sword had a round bit or a square bit there. Definitely had spikes. I don't know. Ugh, I'll check it out in a minute. Let's see. Mm, 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 no. Let's see here. Yeah, that's looking good. There we go. Look at that. Look at those kits. All right, let's check this out. So that's kind of what they look like finished. That's their colors. This is like one of the earlier scenes, and it's actually one of the first ones, and I'm basing all of the colors off of that first scene. And I can fix this hilt now. Hilt? Is that what that part is called? I don't even know what that part of a sword is called. It's not the hilt. Whatever. So yeah. Uh Basically one of the tricks that I use is I go back to the first scene, which is kind of like my, you know, prototype or something. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. I'm tired. Got me some slack. Uh, and I use all of those colors, and I use them over and over and over again instead of like trying to find all of the colors over again. Um, which is, you know, somewhat handy for streamlining this, but in no way have I figured out exactly how to streamline this program. And if you guys like have any tips on Krita, if you guys know the program and like some helpful tints for like, you know, coloring things in quickly, you know, I'm still trying to get used to the paint layers. They can be rather difficult. So what you're gonna notice is like, yeah, see, like I keep clicking on the wrong layers, and then like, yeah, like filling in the wrong layers. See, yeah, meh, it's okay. But that takes a lot of extra time. And the thing is, when you're working with 108 frames and you just keep messing up by not clicking on the right paint layer, you know, it adds up. It adds up very quickly. So I've been trying to streamline it, make it quicker and faster. And I think there's a way to combine your paint layers to where like you don't draw outside of the lines that you're looking for. But I can't freaking figure it out. It's fine. It's fine. Um, it's quick enough for now. But if I'm gonna keep doing these longer animations, then I'm gonna need to figure out some of that stuff. So yeah, if you guys have any helpful hints or anything about how to work with layers or anything to make this whole process a little bit faster, please let me know. Yeah, that would be handy. See, there you go again. See, just messing up all the layers. It's kind of important what, like, for me at least, separating the the layers between the lines and the colors, because if you don't do it right, see, like you accidentally like color behind the lines, and that can be a problem if you end up erasing and redoing parts of it. So I try to make sure that my colors are on a different layer than my actual lines. Um, yeah, because I've run into problems in the past, and sometimes fixing them takes forever. So I'm trying not to do that again. So spend a little bit of time now to save myself a lot of bit of time later on. Which is kind of the name of the game when you're working with programs like these. You really want to figure out good time savers. And I really can't stress that enough. If you don't figure out good ways to save time, then you're going to be spending way too much time. It's better to put all of that effort in on the front end so the back end of it is a lot more efficient, a lot quicker. So if you guys are trying to get into these art programs, definitely learn your hotkeys, learn how to color things in quickly if you're into coloring. Um, yeah, like personally with me, I wasn't actually that into coloring before I started doing these animations. And I'd actually debated whether I was going to color all of these animations or not. But then as I was watching more of these D&D animators, I noticed that a lot of them use color. And some of them don't. Some of them will only put in color to like accentuate a particular scene, which I thought was kind of a cool use of color. But for me and my style, I think it's better to use color just because, um, I'm not good at the actual like movement side of things. I'm trying, yeah, like I said, I'm trying to do better with those animations, but um, it's hard to do the movement as of now. So I'm still doing still frames. I'm planning on not doing still frames forever. I'm trying to learn, or well, not right now because I'm busy as all hell, but eventually I will be trying to learn the program Blender, which I hear is another really, really good program to use for, dang it, for animating. Um, so I hear it has its drawbacks, of course, but the thing is like Krita's animation is only frame by frame. So when you're doing that, like you'll notice once this video comes out, I actually do an animation, and it's gonna look like slightly choppy. But honestly, it took me for freaking ever, and I think it looks pretty good. I actually enjoyed the animation that I did. It took me a really long time because I was kind of learning it as I went. Um, but look, you gotta learn sometime, right? So might as well just be now, right? Um, or I guess with this whole thing. So yeah, so here we go. I mean, that's yeah. Oh, the shield. I need the shield. Yeah. Okay. So I'm almost done here. Shield lines and a little bit of color. Damn it. See, keep doing the layer thing. Yeah, it's like, okay, that took like 2 seconds to change, right? But like, imagine 2 seconds over. Okay, I just did it again. Imagine 2 seconds over of like 200 frames. That's 200 seconds. Well, that's still not that much, but I don't mess up just once, right? I mess up like five or six, 7, 10, 12, 14, 107 times before I've figured out exactly uh, what I want to do. Um, so need those time savers. Gotta have them. Gotta have them. I want to do another one. Yeah, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, just about done here. Mm, mm, mm. Nah, I don't like that. Yeah, just one more. Right there. Boom. Aha, look at that. Alrighty, so if you guys enjoyed this, yeah, let me know. Leave me a like. Give me some feedback. Give me some comments. I am still alive, and I will be with you guys soon with Cats with Swords.